Welcome back. Well, there has been some developments, and that is I have placed another field over here, and that is for now our grass field. So if we look at our so we got our field here. I finished this field, haven't finished that field. We planted sunflower there and barley over here. Nothing over here, but I have cut some trees here and widened this a little bit more. Yeah, so this is roughly where we are. We can now plant soybeans and sorghum. So this is our planter over here, cedar planter. It's one of those all-in-one thing. And there's our grass. And let's get ourselves, let's put sorghum. You know what? I should place a road here. And I may end up doing that. Now, I haven't really placed any lime on the new bit. As you can see, the new bit over there that I did. So we haven't done anything as far as that is concerned. Now we're gonna do this. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, we'll start with the headlands. Okay, what I also haven't looked at is what do we have? Wow, we're getting a lot of combines all of a sudden. Trucks, well, two of the same. Oh, might have to swap out our existing combine. So let's have a look. What's my capacity as we see it now? 7,000 liters. Grain tank. 111,000. I am pretty sure. What are we talking? 373. What is our 387? We don't need to worry about that for now. So you got ourselves trucks, weights, tractors. Okay, we did have a. Is this the one? Yes, $74,000. So we will see. We will see if we need to get ourselves one of those. Ooh, $52,000. Is this one of those? Okay, we can do that. Main color. So we can sort of do that. What would we do that? Let's just for the fun of it do that. Yeah, so we can kind of do that, but I think this one becomes more like that. Right. We might even be able to do this. So that way we have the two combines going. Okay, so as you can see, we have started seeding, planting, sorghum. Now, I don't normally do sorghum, to be really honest. I don't really know what it's actually used for, other than obviously to sell it. I think we can do flour out of it. That's if we end up doing. So we're going to put soybeans. I can still plant sunflower, but it would be nice. So we're going to have sorghum there. Still have 3 fields really that we need to do something with. So I obviously am going to do soybeans maybe. If I had the equipment, I would do something else, but we don't really have the equipment to sort of worry about anything else. So with super strength on, so we do want to. I do want to sort of be able to carry all of these things and empty it. I'm not quite sure on how we are going as far as things. Ooh, we don't have any more wood. Oops. Okay, so what we can do is we will go over here, pick one of these trees up, and take them over there. I normally shouldn't do this. It would be much easier and much better for me to just, go cut the tree. I mean, after all, we do have quite a lot of trees just over here. But for now, we'll just do that. Let's see how we're going, okay? 8,000 meters, that's fine. Okay, so let's go and have a look at our other one. Now, I do want also to continue to plant some trees. Hey, we've got that big chunk of tree that I haven't been able to sort of do nothing with. It's really strange. This is really slow. It's going really, really slow to either that it's going really slow or it must have a really small holding capacity, in which case we're running ourselves. Yeah, we're running ourselves short by allowing all these things to sort of just flow through. Okay, so we've got ourselves that. That's fine. We've got everything that we need. Now, yeah, I'm going to let this guy do his work for a little while. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't have... I don't have I don't have the need for this yet, so we'll just back him up in here. Oh, come on. We'll back him up. Now, one thing that I do need to do, and I do want to do this, is I've been looking for that mod that Daggerwin has found, and that is no, we're back in here. That is the mod that you can plant trees by hand. Okay. Now, what I am going to need to do is fill this up with fertilizer. Okay. And I'll set the worker to do the grass field first. Okay, don't need you yet, but I do need you. And we'll plunk you over here like that. So I want to go and get our tree planter. Boom. So we'll use this road. I have been buying quite a lot of equipment that I've just left here. I haven't done anything with, to a point where it's kind of becoming hard for me to remember what I bought and what I did not buy. I know we have a tree planter. It's something that I looked for, and it was fantastic that we finally got one. But we also have rock picker over here. So what I'm also now in desperate need is... Oh, I was going to say, what's that green? And that's the sugarcane planter. Yeah, what I'm also in desperate need for now is a plow, and I have not seen one plow at all into any of our used machinery. Not one plow has come. I mean, I get truckloads of tractors, truckloads of combines all of a sudden. Look, now we got a couple of trucks. So we're fine with trucks. We don't need to worry about trucks. We're fine with tractors. Well, I say we're fine with tractors. You can never go wrong with having too many tractors. Look at these tractors. Awesome. So yeah, we can always get more tractors. That's not a problem. So we got 23 samplings. I do want to put some trees up, because if you remember last time, what I did is by the time I put trees up, it was pointless, because we ended up not actually being able to use. I think we used like one or two, and even they were cut way before maturity. So that section over there, as we're going to cut trees, we're also going to plant trees. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. You know, we're not going to just cut them and just go, yeah, whatever, no more trees. We're going to cut them and plant new trees there. Okay, so we're going to... no, I'm going to sort of stay a little bit away from the approach here. Is this? It is. So oh, hang on. Actually, you know what? No, not trees, grass. What? Okay. Okay, so does that mean that there is no... Oh, I thought, okay. For a second there, I thought it was cuttable. I had to cut it. Okay, so we just turn on, boom, done. Oh. Yeah, I remember Daggerwin had the same problem. Okay, so there is a mod that he said that eliminates that problemo. So we'll take this back at the shop, and we'll wait until I find that mod and put that mod in. Yeah, that's a bit of a... I mean, true, we do have plenty of trees on this map. Cutting them, probably not the best idea. I mean, alternatively, what I could do is simply just where are we? Let's have a look at flight mode. Okay. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so we do have quite a lot of trees. What I was thinking is, so I do want to utilize this area. How would I utilize it? And there's only one way that I could utilize it without actually getting rid of everything. And that is to build an animal cow. No, we don't want cows. I was going to say, I did cows. Oh. I really did not want to do cows. I thought I was doing sheep, to be honest. Okay, so yeah. You know what I gotta find? This is a breeding barn there for milk production. I even did like everything that I did was just the wrong way, wasn't it? Go away with this overlapping nonsense. Yes. Okay. So we do have now sheep enclosure, right? Now, what is this going to mean? It's going to mean that a lot of this area now, the trees I won't cut. Oh, where am I? I'm in the actual enclosure. So, you know, oh no, this is the actual enclosure. I'm outside the enclosure. Got the no speed on. So let's have a look. How much can we squeeze in? Wow, 1,000 sheep. Holy macaroni. Now, can do wool, obviously. Can this pasture that I just picked, is there one that does milk as well? I don't know if, actually this one does milk as well, because I'm pretty sure that what it does, I'm pretty sure that what it does, it actually just, no, I don't want that one. Then what it does is the milk comes out in pellets, like in bottles or. Okay. Okay, so what I want here is I want a little bit and on a little bit of mud. And that's a tree. Well, you know what? I may or may not cut it down. Who knows? We'll see. Okay. So now we've got ourselves a reason that we're not going to be cutting any of the stuff, any of the trees in there. So majority of the trees, not necessarily any of the trees. And how are we going? Oh, okay, it's going to save. Come on. I don't know why this map just seems to take forever and a day. Let's have a look. How is nitrogen going on our graphs? It's not the best. This is not the best either. So we're gonna, we're just gonna put you over here. So it's definitely applied, but just doesn't look like it applied as much as you needed. So we'll get you to do whatever needs to be done. And hopefully, now I realized that I could find myself in trouble with the fact that I have. Oh, what's it doing? Oh, go headlands first. Okay. So we got this combine, but we also need, where are we? Okay, this guy here. We also need, it'd be nice to get a header for it, and that way we can trying to think, would it be worth it? You know, if we get a header for it, we can use the 2 combines at the same time. So anyway, we'll get a bit of a time lapse going with this guy. It looks like he's done quite a decent chunk of it. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's got quite a bit of it to go. And this will be soybeans. We got our grass field. So we got our sheep enclosure. I did say that I want to sort of look at a different sort of, this looks fine, you know, where we can put our animals. I don't want to be with all our animals on one spot. So we are going to do that as well. I just didn't know what to do with that section, so I put the sheep there or the goats. I don't know which ones I'm going to buy. Probably, well, it'll be the sheep or the goats, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll get along with the time lapse. Okay, so done by the looks of it. Now there is little bits and pieces by the looks of it that we could, oh look, that's still spraying, that we could sort of improve. Tiny little, you can see still tiny little bit of white dots where obviously the plant is either missed or something went wrong, but that's fine. We're not gonna stress about that. Now we do need to fertilize this. Need to cut that tree. That tree is kind of one lonely tree in the middle of nothing. So we got soybeans. Now I don't really want to sort of have everything be ready at the same time. So what I'm going to do is, well, after all this saving stuff, of course. Come on. So where are we? Here. So we can plant in May as well, which is fine. Which is what we're most likely going to end up doing. Is plant the rest of our trees in May. We're going to be looking into buying some either goats or sheep. But before we do that, we're going to need to look in to feed them somehow. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, so we got the 3 fields. I'm kind of debating whether I should. Where's corn? Okay, corn. Oh, we can plant corn now and in May as well. You know what? I think we may start our next episode. Where's corn? There we are. I wonder if we should sort of do corn now. Well, I think we'll start our next episode in actually planting corn, and hey, I'm gonna need to put lime on this. I haven't done lime on this, so I think we're kind of going overboard type of thing. So I'm going to put you right here. Okay. Do we really want to? No, we don't want to block the road. That's just unprofessional. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with this and finish this field as well. We're not in a rush, so that's fine. We're not really gonna be going, yeah, we need to finish this or whatever. Okay, so it is doing all right. So we went from a bright red to an orange, so that's fine. We're not gonna complain about that. Let's have a look here before we end this episode. The way the system works is, whether I like it or not, we are going to be opening this menu multiple times while we need equipment. So what do we need now? It'd be nice to have it'd be nice to have some bales. It's funny, we don't have any bales at this stage. When we didn't need bales, we got truckloads of bales. I don't need another container. We've got, there's another tree planter. So we waited forever to get one, and now we're getting them. This would be nice, but then we can buy these 13. So it's exactly the same. It's just so red. Okay, so that's the colors that we need to do. This would be nice. Daggerwin would love that. No bales at all. Oh, what do you mean no bales at all? So we'll buy the one bale, but I think it's one of those tiny bales, right? Let's get back to this guy over here. Get out. And where are you? There you are. Yeah, it is too. It is one of these tiny bales. So it would be nice to get a truck of some sort, wouldn't it? Yep, I really didn't expect anything else. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, lime. I kind of really tricked myself big time with the lime thing. I honestly assumed that we will get quite a lot of that our liquid spreader can actually do lime, and it turned out that it can't. So yeah, that kind of didn't work the way I anticipated it to work. Anyway, on that huge bombshell, have a wonderful day wherever you are. God bless you and your family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.